welcome to another edition of Secrets from the Super Rich Fridays. I'm your host, Tim McNeely, and we are here to help you build an amazing life of significance. And I believe that you can do it quicker and with less effort than ever before. And a life of significance exists when you can do three things really well: when you can take care of the people you love, support the causes you care about, and really make that difference in the world. And today, there is an important topic that I'd like you to consider and think about. If you own and operate your business, if you own and operate your dental practice, what's going to happen to it long after you are gone? How are you going to ensure the continuity of your company, of your dental service organization that you've built, so that your family members, the people you love, are going to be leading the way in calling the shots? Well, if you're like many family business owners, you may have not given much thought to these questions. And so often we see that the owners of the business, you are so intently focused on the daily running of your company that you're not spending time envisioning your company 10 years down the road. And in addition, most owners tend to really see themselves running the show for many years, and you may see yourself doing that too, even though we've got age or health issues that we could be facing. And as a result, many family business owners, you don't focus nearly as much as you should on transitioning the business to the people you want to transition it to. And that can create an absolutely massive headache for you. But the good news is we're here to help you today. I'm going to share some secrets from the super rich. I'm going to share with you how you can think about transitioning your business and really avoiding trouble when it comes to doing succession planning. And, you know, so often when you're doing transition planning, there's a couple things that you may not foresee and you may not think about that can actually have significant adverse consequences. Things like family conflict. I don't know about you, but I got just a little bit of dysfunction in my family, and you may have some too. There may be some legal conflicts, legal battles that come up. There may be bad publicity for family members or the firm. There could be some higher tax burdens on different parties, or you could even be facing the entire demise of your company if you don't plan for your succession well. But the good news is, once again, you can think systematically through this, and you can really make some wise choices. I'm going to share my screen with you, and I want to share with you kind of three things that you can think about, the three aspects of transitioning your dental practice, your family business, your dental service organization. Three main aspects that you all want to consider that are going to play really, really important roles as you think about transitioning out of your company. The first is, for a family business succession to deliver the intended results, you need to have the following things in place. Number one, you need a family business successor or successors who are actually capable of taking over the company and running it well. Once again, going back to that little bit of dysfunction in our family, I know I have some, you may have some too, and some people in your family may be more capable of actually running the business than others, and so you want to get it to the right successor. The second thing is really a sense of balance within the family, right? You want to pursue that family harmony, so that any kind of personal entanglements, they're not going to derail the firm. You don't want competing interests. You want to transfer the interest of your business really well. And then lastly is, you want a really tight wealth plan that's going to help smartly transfer the ownership of that family business to your successors in a way that works best for the family and the business. And so you really need the capable successors. You want to look at family harmony. And then lastly, you want to make sure your wealth planning is all buttoned up as well as it can be. And when you start looking at this, right, so those are the three aspects you want to pay attention to. And, you know, the capable business successors, so important. You want the right people. Family harmony, you don't want to derail, you don't want to cause wars. And then lastly, the wealth planning piece, right? You want that formal succession plan in place. You want to make sure it's connected with your estate planning. And then lastly, you really want to tie it in with a creditor protection plan, right? You want to do some asset protection, because everything you've worked so hard for, you don't want it unjustly taken. And so don't over focus on the wealth planning at the expense of the other two issues. Sometimes this happens, right? You get so intently focused on the wealth planning that you actually forget about who you're living the business to, and you can forget about that larger picture. And the last thing you really want to consider is having a great team of experts. In general, a family business succession that works best for everyone involved, it's It's going to rely on that team of experts to guide you and your family through these choices, all the different things and insights and choices that you're going to have to make. Certainly, the family member business owners, they're key parts of the team, right? You want everyone involved there. But you may also want to bring in some other people, business valuation specialists, transition specialists, people who have in-depth understanding, the tax planners, right? You want to make sure everything comes together. The family harmony part that we talked about, that can certainly be a little trickier. So oftentimes we see families working with business consultants, and here's one you may have not considered, even a family therapist, right? A family therapist to help you avoid some of those conflicts and struggles that can happen, right? Family members might feel that they're not recognized, and you could have some adverse consequences as you're transferring that family business. And having an expert there to help you deal with those disagreements can be very, very powerful. And lastly, wealth planning. You want some professional assistance there, right? Once you get clear about your desired outcome, you need to set up that plan to legally transfer control and management set within the parameters you set. And there's different kinds of professionals you may engage, from wealth managers to accountants to lawyers to bankers, and they can be all very instrumental to your wealth planning. And you got to remember, in selecting the best experts to help you transition a family business, you're going to have to work with some of the best professionals, and you're going to want them to have a deep team, a deep understanding, so they can help you achieve all that's important to you. So those are some of the issues that you'll want to consider when you start thinking about succession. I've got a full special report for you. I've got this all in a PDF. Happy to send it to you. If you'd like it, it's in our free Facebook group. And if you join Dentalpreneur Secrets, you can jump in there, download it for free. If you're watching this Facebook Live on my page, just comment below. Say, hey, Tim, send me that PDF. I'm happy to get you a copy. So I hope this has helped you think about succession a little differently, because I want you to build that amazing life of significance so you can keep taking even better care of the people you love, support those causes you care about, really make that difference in the world. I'm Tim McNeely. I'm in your corner, and I'm glad that you tuned in for yet another edition of Secrets from the Super Rich Friday. Now get out there and make it an amazing weekend.